What's going on, guys? Larry here. Hitting up some more German volume training. For chest, and we're going to add on some more on top of that. So, incline press, we're going to move it up 10 pounds. Last week, you may have saw a YouTube short where I did 185 for 10 sets of 10. But this time, we're going to up the ante and do 195 for 10 sets of 10. Then we'll add in a little bit more dumbbell work and some fly work, call it good for chest. Maybe 2 more presses, but I haven't decided yet. And then after that, we'll hit up some shoulders, maybe a little bit of triceps, depending upon how time goes. So, Founders Day today. At the time that you guys see this, it'll either be Tuesday or Wednesday, so it'll be done. But a happy 114th to my fraternity, Makes Top 5 Fraternity Incorporated. Left the groove early to come here and slam out some chest. So, without a whole lot of talking, right now we're just going to really work to stimulate the muscle, push some blood in, and call it good. About the last warm-up, I think. No, we got a couple more. Ooh, there we go. Like I said, warm-ups are out the way, so we're just going to start getting to work here.
And after that initial set, that's where things kind of got downhill for the incline press. I was severely dehydrated, a little sick, and then on top of that, just tired in general. So only hit about 8 sets for these 2 subsequent sets. And then on top of that, I just had a bit of a pain that's been nagging me in my left shoulder when I press. So instead of just trying to power through or anything like that, I decided to put a little bit more effort into the other part of the workout and then shut it down on the incline press after this set. Again, I kind of pride myself in powering through things, but this I just didn't want to risk it.
Had to call an audible today. It's important to understand that you have to listen to your body after you're seasoned a little bit. The program that you're on or the program that you may have in your mind before you come in here could stand the possibility to be changed. So as long as you stay flexible in what your programming is, as long as you pick something that's close to the original movement that you need to do, you'll be all right and you'll survive the workout. All right. I had somebody comment on a TikTok video I did where I did a 30-set back workout. You know, people don't like my form for whatever reason. You know, that is what it is. I don't know when we as bodybuilders started to cream our pants over form. On that same note, the poster mentioned, in regards to my workout, it's important to not confuse effort with results. And I thought that was a bit disingenuous because people saying that you can't confuse effort with results. Well, the effort leads to the results. And while the two may not be the same thing, they're absolutely related to one another. So in my mind, you may not agree with it. I kind of don't care. 30 sets during the back workout, sometimes used, can lead me to the promised land of more muscle gain. So with that being said, you know, I just don't understand where low effort has come into play in bodybuilding, you know. But even if you are doing high volume, there should be some expectation of a lot of effort put forth to each set. Whether you're doing 10 sets, 12 sets, 20 sets, it doesn't matter. Oh. 2, 3. Oh boy, shit. You don't really see me use this. It's a selectorized incline bench. But a lot of people like it better than the hammer strength inclines, so I don't know. I'll get a feel set in and get a couple of clusters and call it good on chest. Oh, okay. Not bad. All right. So this is actually pretty heavy. So I'm going to drop this to 70. I'm going to do a couple cluster sets, really drive blood into the muscle, while also at the same time promoting a hypertrophy response. It's important to understand, too, that with effort comes, you have to have the knowledge of when to pull back. And I just mentioned, this is only a fraction of what I do, right? This would only be, again, I was supposed to do 10 sets of 10 on the incline barbell, then add on a little bit more for chest in the form of another press and a fly. But seeing that I feel like something is coming on, I cut my volume back quite a bit. I will only do one exercise for shoulders, side laterals. Just get some blood in there, just make sure I say, hey, wake up, I'm still here. But it's also important to know when to pull back. So I am pulling back. In fact, just having my hoodie off right now, I feel a little cold. So I may even back this down to just one cluster set, then go to shoulders and get the hell on. But always be smart and cognizant that whatever program you follow, whether it's Chris Edmonds, John Meadows, Coach Cassim from N1, whatever program you follow, it's just a roadmap. It's just a roadmap. You can take a longer or shorter way if you want to. You may not get to where you need to go in an appropriate amount of time, but you'll get to your end destination eventually. And today is just one of those detours that happen. So we're gonna knock this out. I think I'm just gonna drop it to 1-4 set of 6, and then move on to shoulders and call it good. One more. You gotta motivate yourself sometimes. More like all the time, to be honest with you. Woo! All right. Side lateral machine was taken. So here we are on the Panetta, beautiful equipment line out of Italy, the Panetta overhead press. So I will do 10 sets of 10 on. It's guided. I don't have to worry about balance. I don't have to worry about something getting stretched out that I'm not worried about. So with that being said, there's a good big safety factor involved with it that I like. And now I'm just gonna work really hard. So it's about, we'll do 88 pounds because that fatigue is gonna come fast. It's basically 100 reps with this. So let's get it in. All right, guys, that's it. Nothing real complicated or anything like that. Again, cutting my volume way back just because I'm beat. To be honest with you, I don't even know if legs is going to happen tomorrow. I'm starting to feel it come on even more and more. And I definitely shouldn't be in here. So, gonna rest, gonna recover, and go from there. But I want to emphasize that your effort that you put forth, whether you're at an advantage state where you're fully hydrated, you got all your meals in, got your rest, all that, that effort should always be high. But the effort that you have when things aren't going your way, sickness, bad day at work, family problems, issues that have come up, you are responsible for your effort still. And it's expected as a competitive bodybuilder or even somebody that's just passionate about their goals, that you must apply as maximum effort as possible for that particular day, for that particular session. Stack wins even when you're in a disadvantaged state as much as you stack the wins when you're in an advantaged state. And then remember, rest and recovery is a win when you get better and you're able to get in here, move blood around, get some iron going, and start hitting PRs again. With that being said, I'm out. Y'all have a good day. Like, subscribe to the channel. Happy Founders Day to the Qs, and I will holler at y'all next time.